Hey guys, it is NCS Fan 001 here. This is a very surprising trophy list analysis video. I never would have expected to see this appear on PSN at all because of, all the craziness that's going on in the world the last few years, and this being a very, very controversial game and series when it released. But there's a game that has recently released actually on March 5th, but the trophy list didn't appear until like March 10th. It is Postal Redux, aka some kind of like remake, remaster of the original Postal. Now, for those of you who don't know what Postal is, it's a it's a very graphic, violent type of franchise that was, it's meant to be a controversial game and series. I'm not really familiar with the original. I am a bit familiar with the second one, though, because the second one's a little bit GTA-esque, and it actually looks like it would be pretty fun to play. But I'm not particularly familiar with the first one, aside from the fact that it's more top-down based than anything else. So this game actually released on March 5th, but like I said, the trophy list didn't pop up until almost a week later. This game comes with 23 total trophies worth 1,290 points, 1 platinum, 8 golds, 4 silvers, and 10 bronzes. So let's take a look. The Hive has been cleansed. That is our platinum trophy. Fording the River Styx. Reach the halfway mark of the original or excess postage campaign, so complete half the game. The Final Descent. Complete the original or excess postage campaign. That is a gold trophy. Looks like all of our gold trophies are right here together, or a lot of them are. Knee Deep in the Dead. Complete the original or excess postage campaign having left no survivors, so a kill everything playthrough. That could be just slightly tricky, but probably not too bad because you are kind of supposed to play through the game that way. Misunderstood Savior. Complete the original or excess postage campaign having only killed hostiles. So that's the thing about these games, is that people have tried to do like pacifist playthroughs of what are supposed to be some of the most violent, psychotic games of all time. So that's a more challenging way to play through the game. Quick to the Slaughter. Complete the original campaign with a total play time of 30:00 or less. I assume that is 30 minutes. And I assume that that's actually pretty tough, because I don't think it's that short of a game. I always thought it was a bit of a longer game than that. Then we have Total Destruction. Complete all the Rampage levels. I'm not entirely sure what those are. Presumably those are an extra type of level. I would need to look into that a little bit more. Descent into Madness. Make your first kill unmissable. No Time to Bleed. Finish a level with less than 10 health. That has probably a fairly good chance of coming naturally. Games are bad. Wipe out the game protesters in Ghetto. So that's sort of like, there's something like that in the second game, I know, where there's a bunch of protesters outside of the game studio that's in the world. So that's pretty similar to that, presumably, and it makes sense, because I think these were somewhat made in a way to, like, argue against the people who are arguing against violent video games, sort of as a counter-protest. Share the pain. When burning, set someone else on fire by running into them. That shouldn't actually be that hard. A better mousetrap, and this is a silver trophy. Kill 3 or more people with a single mine explosion. That's probably fairly easy. Rocket power. Now that's a nice little reference to a classic Nickelodeon show. Kill 4 or more people with a single rocket launcher missile. That should be fairly easy, though rocket launchers and missiles, I think, are slightly different things. I could be wrong on that, though. Don't take my word for that. Instruments Disorder. Firebomb the Marching Band. That should be fairly easy. I think a lot of these trophies are probably going to unlock while you're going for like a natural, kill everything playthrough. Extinction Event. Kill all the ostriches in the farm level. Seems fairly simple. Weapon of Mass Destruction. Earn a kill with every weapon. That should be fairly easy, unless there's some really hard to access weapons. The Unlucky Chosen One. Perform 13 executions. That's probably pretty easy. A Brush with Death. Duck under 10 rockets. That sounds like it could be a little bit trickier, though I'm sure it's not terrible. Maybe there's like a certain place you can farm for it. Combustible Circular Crates. Blow up 50 barrels, so that should be very easy. Smells Like Victory. Kill 30 people with the Napalm Launcher. That's a silver trophy. Same with that Brush with Death. Those are both silver trophies. That seems like it'd be fairly easy, although it probably has to be done in a single playthrough. Modern Day Noah. We're back to the gold trophies for the last few. Execute 2 of every hostile type. So that should come during your kill everything playthrough, probably. That shouldn't be too difficult. Now we have a trophy that looks like no one has earned. Flawless Execution. Perfect all the rampage levels. So I don't know if the trophy's glitched or if it's just that impossible to do. So I guess that I will need to look more into that, or maybe you guys can tell me about that. But it looks like that's the only trophy that's stopping people from obtaining the platinum in this game. And then Against Impossible Odds, complete the excess postage campaign in Nightmare difficulty. So that's the only difficulty-related trophy in this game. So looking at the entire list, I don't really, like I said, I'm not that familiar with the original postage or Postal compared to the second game. So I'm not entirely sure how difficult this is going to be. It looks like most of the trophies aren't going to be too terribly difficult. I don't know how hard it is necessarily to get through the entire game, killing every single person, or getting through killing only hostiles. I'm sure you just have to be kind of careful and check every area with that, with both of those. I feel like your two most difficult trophies, though, overall are going to be to complete the game in under 30 minutes. That seems like it could be pretty challenging. And that perfecting all the rampage levels because no one has it yet, unless it's just glitched and that's the only reason why they don't have it. Completing the excess campaign in Nightmare might be difficult, but that's the only difficulty-related trophy, so you can do everything else on easy, and a majority of the trophy, or whatever the normal difficulty is. And it looks like it's a lot of just, kill-based trophies. You probably have to do them all in a single playthrough at any given time, but probably not too overly difficult of a platinum, aside from those few trophies. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be curious to see if we get Postal 2 Redux at any point, because I think, like I said, that's the one people are a little more familiar with. So, thank you guys for watching the video. Let me know what you guys think about this game and its trophies in the comments, and I will see you for the next one.